That is Maharaj.
This is his nickname.
Always late.
Because asking for him in
Class also, he comes late.
Because car, Gurudev.
When there is no seat, he will come and make a problem for all. Where to sit?
Maharaj, we should
Srila Gurudev.
pizza on the morning walk.
Srila Gurudev.
বলছে পিৎজা খাওয়া দিয়ে বলছে মর্নিং ওয়াক
Srila Gurudev. One time in Los Angeles, Srila Prabhupada, the whole temple room was packed. Maybe 200 brahmacharis. That time he also said, after I leave, most if not all of you will marry. So he told in big public gathering like that, not just in private.
You were there?
I was not there, my god brother was there, he told me. He was present at the time and he told me. Srila Prabhupada told like this.
So I have not defamed him.
No, he has told publicly in Los Angeles temple, he has made that statement.
Aniruddha Prabhu has one question.
Thank you very much. Srila Gurudev, you remember the Costa Rica farm when you went in 19...
Oh, yeah. One sannyasi
Yes.
fall down.
This farm belongs to ISKCON, but most of the devotees at the farm have taken initiation from him.
From you?
From you. Then Guru Prasanna Maharaj now is kicking out all the disciples. So they brought to me and said, please help me. So me and another devotee called Yadu are taking the case to court. And also we are doing like a public campaign.
Public campaign.
Public campaign. Saying to people, this man, Guru Prasad Swami, wants to unfairly sell the farm. So one devotee told me 2 months ago, be careful, Prabhu, you're committing Vaishnava Parad because you are criticizing me. But he said, I am duty bound. I had to help my God brothers. So right now, next week we're gonna submit the case to the court. So probably, Krishna may, we can secure the farm. But I want to ask you, if I fight in this way, because you said very clearly yesterday, there are Marian Adhikaris, even their followers don't criticize them. But I am bound. In a legal case, I had to fight.
If anyone is bound, he may tell like this, no harm.
This is not criticism.
This is not
The right reserved for this.
If I am telling any disciple that, that sannyasi, not good, he not following me, Guru Parampara, and he is criticizing others, so be careful. This is not criticism.
One thing is, you know Viravahu Prabhu, his wife, Gorapriya?
Yeah.
So I brought a letter saying, why you have double standard? The head pujari in Krishna Balaram Mandir is Srila Narayana Maharaj disciple.
Yeah, Mukunda Prabhu.
The lawyer who is defending Guru Prasad Swami is your disciple, Sachitanandan. So why you saying, because he brought a letter, we don't want any Narayana Maharaj disciple at this farm. You have double standard because Gorapriya is living in between ISKCON. And he's a strong follower of Narayana Maharaj.
Yes.
So he got very angry. Don't brought to me anymore.
Anyone who will once hear me, he cannot return back. That is why they fear and they don't allow their disciples to come to me. But I have no difference between my disciple and Swamiji disciples or their disciples' disciple.
Grand disciple.
Oh, my door is open for all.
Yesterday, my God brother Harinamananda Prabhu, when you were giving class, he was praying to Krishna. I want to have a close relationship with Gurudev. And then when you were leaving out the temple, you come approach him, but you said to him, "Who are you?" So he's taking that as a sign that he wants to establish a closer relationship with you.
I met him
He's
in Costa Rica.
he's very serious Prabhupada disciple, and he wants to have a closer. I want to serve you intimately, so he wants to know how. He took it as transcendental. He was amazed, startled, how he knew.
He had me more 5 days more, 4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
Automatically our relation will be tightened.
He want to serve, but he want to know how we can serve you more.
Should I tell this story?
Anyhow he can.
They told already there.
They told already the Hawaii.
But he said,
I was on morning walk with Srila Gurudev and Bhajana Prabhu and Sripad Maharaj 1 year, maybe 2 years ago in Venice. And I was a little bit upset with some of the activities of ISKCON. And I asked Srila Gurudev, are these people, are they aparades, offenders, or are they asura, demon? And Srila Gurudev said, they are my children.
What more?
I think
Can you say what is Maya? Yesterday class?
it's hard for me to speak on the spur of the moment without prior.
What?
Preparation.
it is hard for me to
I was thinking.
prior preparation.
I was thinking of telling the story of Narada Muni, who thought he had conquered Maya, and then he bragged to Shiva and Brahma, and then Vishnu himself, and then he went away, and then became captivated by the lady wanting to get married, and he asked Narayan to please give him his beauty for 1 day, but Narayan gave him the face of a monkey. That is very, very nice katha.
What is Maya?
Dvitiya Abhinivesh. That desire to be second Krishna, and that creates everything.
You should know that Maya is of two kinds. Really Maya is Jog Maya. Its function is in Golok Vrindavan and in Prakat Leela of Krishna. Ras Leela Jog Maya Mupasritaha. Without Jog Maya it cannot be. So in this world no function of so much of Jog Maya. Maya means here all known worldly Maya. By which creation, what? 3, 2,
Creation, sustenance, and destruction.
is done. This is Maya, shadow of real Jog Maya. And also you should know that by which in this body I am this body, and this is relatives and all are mine, wealth are mine, oh this land is mine, all this mine, and myself, oh this is Maya. Attachment to relatives is also Maya. And destruction also Maya. So we see everywhere. Maya can defeat anyone. In Kali Yuga, especially to sannyasi, she attacks. So be very careful. This is Maya. We think that, oh, wealth will save me. My relatives will help me. But this is Maya.
How does Maya attack the sannyasis, Gurudev, and how can they be safe?
Because they see that, oh, he's best person to be attacked.
So how they can be saved?
Only by Saranagati of Krishna and Guru and Vaishnava. Only. If they will see that no one is controlling me, no one to control me, then he will go in the lap of Maya. And those who always remember Krishna, Guru and Vaishnava.
Gurudev, I have 2 questions. For so long you've been asking about who is top book distributor. So you've been asking who is top book distributor. Number 1, 2, 3 book distributor. You've asked me for so many times. Which devotees? So I've used. We figured that out. We know who's number 1, 2, and 3, but we know by quantity, by how many books they've distributed. So we are wondering if that's the best way to measure, if there's any other way by quality, because the only way to measure right now practically is through quantity. But there's some doubt, Vrishnath, if you can help me, of how, if we can measure other way for next year.
Some devotees are telling in ISKCON, they used to encourage number 1, number 2, number 3. Then by so many tricks and hook and crook, they used to distribute books, and they all left that service. Many of the topmost book distributors, they gave up everything, and now they are completely in Maya.
Also created problems with the public.
Be careful.
But anyhow,
Some recognition.
we should get some reward.
Now, how they can judge who is the top? Somebody going to top and
How many books there?
Yeah.
Only this one.
I know, that's what Radhakanta Prabhu told me. Only way is through how many books.
Yes.
Another question is, we are inspired to give a big recognition, ticket to Kartik, but some may think that that's too much.
well, they are thinking that who will be first and second, third book disease, they'll arrange ticket for them, air ticket to go India in Kartik.
Oh, we should decide. Committee will decide.
Came to him in the street before he became a devotee. He gave him a book. And then Madhavrata said, I have some questions. And the devotee said, I have no time. I have to distribute more books.
But even they not give time, we become devotee. If they give time, what will be his position?
Then he will be top book distributor. Ticket to Kartik. Yeah, ticket to Kartik.
Gurudev, yesterday you mentioned the difference between you and our Srila Prabhupada was that you are training your brahmacharis and sannyasis and that they will not fall down in future. So I wanted to say that in my experience I have also seen this, that in your sangha and those brahmacharis who are with you and who have been with you for many, many years, you have trained all of them. You have maintained the standard and told them very strictly that they must never, never give up their brahmacharya, saffron cloth. But during the time of our Prabhupada, he encouraged brahmacharya, but he did not enforce.
What? Beginning.
Beginning.
And
yes.
that is why he did.
Yes, but he did not enforce that by force. If they wanted to marry, no problem.
In fact, in the beginning, he arranged the marriages.
Yes.
In the very beginning, yeah.
Because he saw that they are not capable, so then he arranged.
Was very, very intelligent. Very intelligent. Anyhow, he
Took their energy.
arrested them all. By hook, by crook, by money, by he trained them to make money also. If they will give up much, oh, they can
Maintain their life.
Gurudev, I have a question. Since beginning, you're always asking that we form a society, this Sangha. Now they're doing. Yesterday there was a big meeting. So some devotees, they're asking a question. I have a doubt. Also, I have this doubt that especially in Western, those who come in management positions, they tend to be very strong, pushing, forceful. So how can we best avoid this? Because many are asking this question. They're thinking again we will become like ISKCON or any other institution.
They are afraid, the devotees in general, hesitant that if we have any society, then leaders will try to control us. Yeah. And
Like
that
they did in
is
ISKCON.
like we have experience in ISKCON. That is
But
why...
here,
Yes.
no controlling. I don't want to control. I have love and affection for them. By love and affection, I used to control.
Now Gokul
And-
is telling that who will be manager in the society, their nature will be to control everyone
No,
and force them
why?
to everyone.
Why?
Like ISKCON
They-
they did.
I always remind them, think you are servant of the mutt. All, I'm making you mutt commander to serve all, not thinking that I'm controller and I'm head. If doing anything, consult with them and then do. And don't say that I am controller monarch.
When I see all institutions like ISKCON, even our situation in Bhubaneswar, you told they're also doing like that.
That this is
But
not-
only one institution is not like that. That is Gauri Vedanta Samiti. Before it was you and Srila Trivakara Maharaj, Srila Brahma Maharaj, and now we have Madhav Maharaj and
Premananda.
Premananda
Today
Prabhu.
when we came to Kartik and we saw how everything is managed and there was no meeting, nothing.
Nothing, no meeting at all.
Automatically.
Still,
Only
no meeting.
And then we were surprised how it is possible. We have to sit down meetings and you
So
have
many
this job, you have this job, and if you don't do this, then everything will fail. But in your Sangha,
nothing.
No meetings automatically.
But Gurudev, always when it's properties, money, it's always greed. How we can avoid that and the way we suffer in ISKCON when Srila Prabhupada was here, nothing of this happened before. After his departure, everybody started fighting for properties, temples, kicking out the bodies, and ambition and greed come to the society and almost destroy them. How we can avoid that?
What?
How can we avoid that in the future, because there will be properties, money, and power, authority, sometimes devotees who are in those positions, they become greedy. They want to corrupt it. You know, they want to get for their own self. So he's asking how in the future we can avoid that this will happen in our Sangha.
In that controlling committee, the members should be very selfless and Saranagat to Guru, Vaishnava and Krishna and detached from worldly wealth and worldly desires. I want to make members like this. But even Maya, it may be, but we are trying by this.
And Gurudev, in the time of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he said all members should change, right? After some time.
Yeah, the chairman.
Chairman.
GBC
No,
did not change.
No,
The chairman-
I'm also
directions of management state clearly that every GBC member should be re-elected every 3 years. New GBC.
Yes,
It's in directions of management, and they have
followed this.
obfuscated it.
Oh.
We should follow.
Bhajana Prabhu? Isn't it that a lot of...
कौन है? कौन बोल रहा है?
Narayan Prabhu's
Son of Narayan.
your son and
Yes.
also son of Narayan.
I have noticed over the years that a lot of the ISKCON devotees or even management, that they have a tendency to go back to their old ways, and they have. So how can they? Just like they may think, "Oh, I'm doing the right thing," but maybe they're not, and they're overpowering or too like happy with. And So how can they avoid that kind of mentality or that
purity?
What they're telling.
Should be selfless.
In the absence of good association, any leaders, they may again take habits which follow the habits which they used to follow before. Bad habits, being controller and wanting. How can that be avoided?
That they will fall backwards into their old ways.
They don't want to follow. They can.
प्रबंधन में भ्रष्टाचार ना आ जाए, प्रबंधन में भ्रष्टाचार ना आ जाए, इसकी क्या और तरीका हो सकता है? मुझे आप बता चुके हो सर.
You know that Bhrashtachara was in Satyajug, in Dwapar,
The corruption.
in Treta, Kalyug more. We are trying, but when it may come, but we should be careful that. In a father, two sons, they quarrel and one shoots other instead of loving. So this is word, and this is why we should chant, remember Krishna, be Sharanagat to Krishna and Guru. That is why. Without this, any scheme will fail.
It always seems that these devotees who are persecuting others are there, and sometimes I'm thinking this is Krishna's arrangement to teach us to be more tolerant.
There are many devotees that they persecute other devotees. It means, persecute, they
Unjustly charged.
Yeah, unjustly. They accuse devotees or they ban devotees like this.
Is this Krishna's arrangement to teach us to be tolerant?
Maybe this is Krishna teaching us how to be more tolerant.
No, this is not.
Krishna's arrangement.
He never likes things like so. He is very merciful and kind.
This is Koli's arrangement.
But he's merciful and kind in a very...
The persons who is thinking like this, who is selfish and want to cheat others, cheater.
Srila Gurudev, you know Paramadvaiti Maharaj? You know Paramadvaiti Maharaj?
Oh, so much.
Okay, he said that the basic problem is that American devotees have this fundamental defect because they are trained to be successful. So by nature they are selfish. And that was, so I want to say.
Sarva
I didn't see it.
This is a crown.
Today we have come to a very senior and sincere devotee, Ram Kishore Prabhu. He is hidden Vaishnava. He does not want to expose in my meeting everywhere. He knows everything. He can speak all, but always hiding. When I was in Mathura, nothing was there. Old building about to collapse. His first Western devotee, he came forward with his some friends, collected money for me. He sold his car, he sold his house.
Ornaments of Champorata Didi.
Yes. He sold even the ornament of his wife and dated to him. And from their money, I repaired Mathura Keshav, the much, and then I built Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Math. So I cannot repay him and his wife. His example for Guru Seva, all property, ornament, even wife, car. Without car we cannot be here in Western countries. But even so, this is the example. If needed, we can keep our heart, got life for Gurudev. Then transcendental bhakti will come. Prema Hari. We should learn how to be a Vaishnava and Vaishnavi.
When I was living here in Badger, I lived here in 1988.
Here?
Here, in Badger.
Dayara chilo 98.
And Pran Kishore Prabhu, he was living in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And he called me on telephone one day, and he said, "We need your help to bring Lakshmi
Yeah, he brought also.
to India for Srila Narayana."
He came
And so many times he was preaching to me how Srila Narayana Maharaj is such exalted, pure Uttam Vaishnava. And by his Guru Nishta, I came to you.
In America, He was driving me here, there, everywhere. He has helped.
Isha Prabhu.
In 1985, I was vice president of the Philadelphia Temple. And Pran Kishore, he would sneak to India to see you.
Sneaky. 1985, Isha Prabhu was commander in Philadelphia, and he used to escape from his services to go to meet with you in India.
And he cheated me. He never told me about you.
Rush Leela. Very powerful. To whom anyone vikreditam padivadubhi cha Vishnu Shraddhanvata Sharyodak Varni Yedija Bhakti Param Bhagavati Pratilabhyakamam Vidarugamasuva. So this sweet pastime, even more than Vatsala Rash, even Dam Bandhan Leela, Rash Leela, if anyone will hear it with so much strong faith, and then in the guidance of Gurudev he will read and tell to others this. In his poetry also, or Bhagavad Katha, or in his language he may, if he will do, then very soon calm will come to serve Krishna. Kamanuga Bhakti will come. And when it will come, by the influence of this Hrid Rog,
Last will go away.
those persons who believe that first Bhakti comes, this Kam Bhakti, Kamanuga, and then Hrid Rog goes away. They are thieves. And those don't believe, oh, first we should give up on earth and then we should hear.
They are adhir.
Oh, they are not.
They are adhir.
So he has come to place his so sweet pastimes, and thus, though we will hear, though we will see, and though we will by Guru Parampara they will hear, they will be liberated and they will have Krishna again. For this. And second reason was that, but Krishna never killed anyone. Vishnu in him, he killed all. Then Buddha Avatar. Naam, Sankirtan. By the influence of name Sankirtan, we see day by day it is growing.
Increasing.
And by the influence of this is called Dhanya Kali. And that is why, by the influence of preaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nam Sankirtan, oh, in this Kali Yuga, Kalki will not come. But in all other yugas, Kalki must come. Also it has been written in Chaitanya Bhagavat and Lahut Bhagavatamrita and other things. Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Prachanna? In Shastra, they have Krishna has come in Prachanna,
Hidden away.
hidden way as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not directly Krishna has come. And for that reason, Ved and Upanishad and Shastra Puran also, in hidden way they have told. Because Veda ayam Parakshabado ayam. Parakshabado ayam Veda Balanam Anusasanam. Like what is Parakshabad?
Indirect.
There was a boy, very beautiful, black
Complexion. Playing on flute.
Playing on flute, very
Nice.
and attracting all.
Grazing cows.
Peacock feather here and
Grazing cows.
grazing cows.
Who is that boy?
but not name is given. Who is he? No need of taking the name of it. Oh, this is Parokshavav. So Vedas, in this way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has told in hidden way.
Indirect.
Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur in what Upanishad? Chaitanya Upanishad. He had disclosed all the so many pramans from Mahabharata, Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna Varnam, Krishna Krishnam, and so many. So, Nemi Maharaj was very much happy, and then he told those who don't worship Krishna or any incarnation of Krishna, what is their gati?
Destination.
Destination. And then he told so many things. In brief, they will have to go in Narak. And by good activities they will go to Swarga.
Heaven.
And from there they will again here come. And they will encircle in the circle of birth and death. Those who will. And those who are wise, they will worship Krishna or his any manifestations. Then he asked, in what age, what hue, in what color, what name of the incarnation of Krishna, and in what way their upasana should be done, how they should be worshipped. That's Maharaj. So in Kali Yuga, worshipful deity is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he will be worshipped only by Nam Sankirtan. Very easy method. Also, it has been written in Srimad Bhagavad, there Kali Sabha Janta Arja Gunagya Sarva. That Kali is treasure of all bad qualities. But one good quality. If anyone will do Nam Sankirtan, what is received by tapasya in Satyayug, by sacrifice in Tretayug, Dwapar, Archan, everything will be received. More than that, Krishna Prem. By tapasya, no Krishna Prem. By sacrifice, no Krishna Prem. By Archan, no. But by these, especially, Nam Sankirtan only. So, in Kali Yuga, we see that if he will do any sin by mind, they will be not fruitful.
No reaction.
Understand?
No reaction.
Yes.
If you are doing in mind, I will kill him, or other things, it will be not fruitful.
No reaction.
But if you in mind do good activities, even in mind, I want to give donation of 1,000 cows to others. I want to do anything well for others. It will give fruit. So Kali Yuga is, in this Kali Yuga, anyone, if he is so much wicked, everything, but if in the guidance of Guru Dev, will chant Krishna name, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, he will be liberated liberated from endless pain of endless birth and death, and he will have Krishna very soon. So this is Kali Yuga, worshipable deity. Telling this, now Yogendra, in the council of
Radhika Mishri receiving Harinam.
Radhika Dashi,
Gopika Mishri receiving Harinam.
Gopika Dashi.
Krishna Kanta Prabhu receiving Diksha from Los Angeles.
Krishna Kanta.
Krishna Kanta.
Receiving Shiksha today. All are very happy. From Los Angeles, Mahashakti Das Prabhu. Also receiving Shiksha from Srila Gurudev today, Maitreya Das Prabhu. Receiving Harinam, Tulsi Morton from Australia, daughter of Mahaprabhu.
Tulsi
Priya Devi ki.
Receiving Harinam, Neela Madhava, son of
Madhava Prabhu ki.
son of Nandini Das. Receiving Harinam, Tamal Krishna, son of Godavari Dasi.
Tamal Krishna Prabhu ki.
Receiving Diksha, Nandini Dasi from Miami.
Nandini Dashi ki.
Receiving Harinam, Doug Dillon from California, Tracy.
Devanand Prabhu ki.
Receiving Harinam, friend of Rupa Manohar, Francisca Cake. Francisca.
Karuna Dashi ki.
Receiving Harinam, Christine Louise Kinghorn.
Kalyani Dashi ki.
Receiving Diksha, Yamuna Devi Dasi.
Jamna Devi Dashi ki.
Receiving
Chant Hare Krishna and weep for the rest of your life.
Karuna, Hare Krishna.
Hopefully I can do tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Vishaka. Jayanta. Your father? She misses me. He should be here. Thank you.
Haribo.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe.
Gurudev ki jai.
Ask what you want to hear.
Gurudev, in other Kali Yugas, the Yuga avatar also comes, and he's Pitavadana. So who is
other
that?
Kali Yuga, avatar also come and Pitavadana. Who are they in Kali Yuga?
Kalki. And if needed, other will come.
But Kalki does not teach Nam Sankirtan. Kalki Nam Sankirtan, he is not teaching.
Bole Kalki never teach Nam Sankirtan. What the
No,
Yuga Dharma?
never. He only cuts.
Chop their head.
But who is teaching Yuga Dharma in other Kali Yuga?
Narayan.
But in Kali Yuga, Yuga Dharma is Harinam Sankirtan. If Kalki will not teach Yuga Dharma, then who will teach Yuga Dharma?
If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu not coming, not.
No, Yuga avatar.
No.
তাহলে কলিযুগে যুগ ধর্ম প্রচার হবে না নাম কীর্তন?
Vishnu will do. Yeah. Vishnu will do.
In golden complexion.
Yeah.
With golden color. Pitvarana.
বলে বিষ্ণু তো কলকি রূপে আসলে অন্য কে আসবে এসে প্রচার করবে কে?
Golden color on any may come. But Kalki only cutting and making Satyaju.
Chop them up, chop them up.
When Kalki kills so many, do they get liberation?
কলকি যারা কাটবে তারা কি মুক্তি পেয়ে যাবে?
They do.
Certainly. Because he is Vishnu Tattva, not Saptavesh.
They say that the Kali Yuga, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, there comes a Vishnu incarnation, golden color, that preaches Harinam. It's true?
He may be yellow color. Gurudev already said he may be yellow color.
But Gurudev, then question rise, why Kamsa had to come again? Mukti Pradata Sarvesam Vishnureva na Sangsaya. So Kalnemi already got killed by Vishnu. Why he had to come again to get killed?
বলছে কালনেমি তো বিষ্ণু তার আগে বধ হয়ে গেলেন, আবার উনি কংসরূপে কেন এলো কালনেমি?
If he got Kalnemi got liberation, why again he has to come as comes?
Kalnevi, who killed?
Vishnu.
When?
In the beginning.
In beginning, Kalnevi not was killed by Vishnu. Vishnu?
Yeah.
8th canto.
Huh?
8th canto.
Yeah.
He was killed by
Yes.
Vishnu.
Yes.
I don't know.
But
like
Jai Vijay.
Yeah, it may be Jai Vijay.
Yeah.
They were killed by
No, Jai Vijay not
Nisinghadev,
I know.
Ramchandra, but they will
3 times. They
না, but Kamsa is not Jai Vijay. Sisupal Dantavakta, Hiranyaksh Hiranyakashipu, Ravan Kumbhakarna.
But same idea, that he comes 2 times or 3 times.
and Krishna is independent. He can do anything he likes.
To perform his
He may come
pastimes.
in any form. He may do anything. That is why it has been written. You can count the
Sand,
dust,
particles of sand.
particles of
Sand. In the whole universe.
But none
and you can count the
Stars.
stars
The waves in the ocean.
but you cannot. Brahma telling, Jananti eva janantu na me bhaktva puna.
Manasa Bochisa Vapi Boibhavam Tava Gocharam.
Srila Gurudev, for continuing with 11th canto, which part do you want to cover next? Because 11th canto very big.
Uddhav Samvad, Gurudev Samvad.
Oh, in brief, I will do all. Especially Uddhav and Krishna Samvad. In brief. But only importance.
The 24 Gurus also there.
24 Gurus. And Krishna has told so many things about ashram and varna dharma.
Bhakti.
We will do. For grihastha, for tyagi. That he has told Ururva and others. Very high class of.
When will your translations come from the 10th or the 11th and the 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam?
What?
When
you're কখন ভাগবতের দশম একাদশ দ্বাদশ আসবে ট্রান্সলেশন আপনার?
Oh, it will take time.
Take some time.
First Hindi.
But work is going on. We have continued 10th canto and also other canto. In 1 year,
No, 1 year not possible.
we'll try. First 10th and then gradually others. What Swamiji has left remnant, I should do.
You give your commentary on all 10th canto, 11th, 12th?
All. Not my country.
Vishwanath, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti.
And somewhere my
opinion. Not every sloka. Some
purpose.
Yes, needed prominence.
From where you are?
From France.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Last night in your class, you spoke that in Kali Yuga, we are not responsible for, in the mind, bad things.
Yeah.
In the Manashiksha, in one of your purports, you have written that because of offenses in the mind, we can expect it will take many lifetimes to attain perfection. How do we reconcile this? Are we responsible for offenses in the mind?
He's saying there are two things.
He's saying that you mentioned yesterday that in Kali Yuga, if someone is thinking of committing any sin in his mind, there's no reaction. But on the converse, if he thinks of doing something good, he gets benefit from that. He gets some fruits. But he's saying that in Manasiksha, you have mentioned that if one commits offenses in the mind, aparad, then for many lifetimes he cannot attain Krishna Prem by offenses. So
it has been told to be careful, Manasiksha. But really, in all other Purans, I see that it has been told, if you are thinking good, bad, even it will not affect it. But if you will do like cutting anyone or anything, then it will fruit. But good things, if you think in mind, it will fruit.
বলে যে মানস পাপা হয় না পাপা পাপের কথা অপরাধের কথা বলা হয় না
ওই পাপ not
offense any sin
only sin.
But if
anyone thinking aparad
offense
then he may do
aparad
in prakat
in
action also. So it has been told. Even one manasapihi anishwara. By mind you should not do like Rash.
Imitate.
And Gurudev, if we think about sin in the mind, still we will become unhappy.
We should not
think about
but even it will not affect. And its fruit you will have not to suffer. But it may be that by mind thinking you will do.
Yes.
So we should be careful.
So mental sin, no reaction.
No reaction.
But mental aparad,
yes,
some reaction.
Yeah.
What about envy?
Aparad is different.
Different from
very dangerous.
Just like in the 6 types of Vaishnav aparad, there are 6 types of Vaishnav aparad. One of them is that you are not happy to see the Vaishnava. That is in the mind. Only thinking I'm not happy to see him. Or you are also angry against the Vaishnava. That's another.
What about doubt, Maharaj?
Doubt.
Doubt also bad. Sangsayatma vinasati.
Gopadev has come.
Who?
From Miami.
No, he was here at class every day.
But hiding for so many days.
Every day he's in class.
Mahabodhi's brother.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, attending everyday class. He came in my class also. I have seen both day.
He likes to hear.
Very good. He went also in Govardhan.
Yes.
You have been in India? You?
Yes, Gurudev. Oh.
Very good.
He wants red cloth, Gurudev.
Chalo.
No. No.
Telling that he was questioning this. In ISKCON, there was one scholar, the Kushakrata Prabhu. He passed away. He translated many books. He asked him one day, is there any evidence in Shastra that shows that Jeev has come down from there? And he said, yes, in Sanatan, in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, it shows that when Gopakumar returns to Goloka, then Krishna receives him. Oh, my friend, you were lost for so long, where were you? So he says this is the evidence that the Jiva left Krishna's Leela, now he's returning.
No. Sanatana Goswami had done himself explanation. They should read that explanation.
Not the translation.
Gita, Bhagavat, all are evidence for that.
Jad gatva no nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Going here, not return ever. It is my eternal abode.
And it may be that like Krishna, he came from Vaikuntha, Golok. His associates all. But we see that here they have birth. But really to play